Hello, card folk, and welcome to the April 17th System Gate tournament. This is the recording of the top four we did, so we're currently in the semifinals at Table 1. And with me today is the winner from the previous event, Steven, aka KV Overlord.
It's pronounced Kavoverlord.
Kavoverlord, excuse me. It's very important.
Super indifferent.
Super indifferent.
So, we've got Demon Boys on one side.
And on the other side, we have Alpha Centauri. So, the player using the Uranus deck is Louise, Destroyer of Planets Vasae.
Your mom.
My mom. And she's currently the second highest ranked player in the game.
Wait, what am I?
You're third.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I like that. Better than being first or second.
Yes.
First is the worst.
First is the worst.
Second is also the worst. Third is the best.
That's how that works, huh?
Clearly.
And on the right, the blue player using Alpha Centauri is Andrew, aka Saga Plays. He drove here from around the St. Louis area.
It's a pretty good drive.
Yeah, about 2.5 hours, and he was really excited to play today using an unmodified Alpha Centauri starter deck.
You know what, though? Those starter decks in this game, the bomb. I tell you what. I tell you what. You can't do better than a starter deck. I mean, you can, but not really. Let's be honest.
And why do you say that, Cav Overlord?
Well, in the last big event, I actually got first place with an unmodified, not this structure deck, but the other one.
Yep.
No sideboard, no anything fancy, just some sleeves and a cards.
Yep.
Straight out of the box. Just went to town on everyone. Also, only played 3 games before that tournament in another tournament where I went 0-3.
Yeah.
No, wait, I got a bye. I went 1-3.
1-3, that's right. Yeah, with the bye.
Yeah, and then I read the rule booklet and just read the rules online. Just went through them 4 or 5 or 6 times and learned the game.
Yep,
and then I outruled my opponents.
That is how that works.
Because knowing the rules is pretty key to a game. You see this guy over here just throwing stuff under it, like with the not move ability, but with the, getting absorbed over there. He's packing up one big dude.
One is called Combine.
Yep.
And with the Combine keyword, you can add Tamagears into the soul of your Cyborg Dragons.
Yeah.
And this will grant them with additional abilities. And if that Cyborg Dragon is Soul Guard, if it would be destroyed, it remains on the field.
Just remove one of the souls.
Exactly.
Yeah, you one big boy.
Yeah, and that's generally how Alpha Centauri plays. It's a very defensive deck, with a lot of toolbox options when it comes to its units, but relatively weak and limited spells to help balance that out.
Yeah, because you need a lot of little dudes. And with Combine, you can only have one of each type of dude under the big guy, which kind of limits, but it also helps because then you get to keep your hand filled up with stuff in case something major were to happen.
Exactly. Generally, throwing all of your cards underneath your Cyborg Dragon right away isn't a great game plan.
But sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But
personal opinion, game 1, throw as many dudes under them as you can and see what your opponent does. If they can't stop it and you win, do it game 2.
Exactly.
Just keep going ham.
Yeah, just see if they can deal with it, because if they can't deal with a giant unit like that, congratulations, you won game 1, do it again.
Do it again. If it doesn't work, change it up for game 3. Exactly. But you're on the, if you win game 1 with a pretty straightforward, easy to beat strategy, but they don't see it coming, you have the advantage for the next, 30 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Your opponent's on edge because they have to win the next 2. You only have to win 1 more.
And it looks like Louise here just Gatemaster summoned her signature Gatemaster, Cursed Herbologist Darkroot.
Yeah.
The Gatemaster ability on that is the -4 life. So that means that
the card's really good.
It is really good.
It's gotta be really good for that.
-4 life is arguably the best Gatemaster skill in the game, because you can just immediately deal your opponent damage. And now here she's doing a signature Uranus combo. By playing Blacksmith to her center, she can discard a demon card from hand to add a spell from her drop back to her hand.
There's some pretty good spells in that too.
Yeah.
I've played against it enough times to know that there are some scary spells, and then there are some scarier spells, and that's about it.
Yep.
Unless Unless you're
All the-
Kenton.
Oh, yeah.
Playing me.
All the spells are good unless you're casting Sunset Riders defensively against a Venus deck. Then it's not working out so
4
great.
times each game.
And this is really unfortunate for Saga because the Blacksmith has Penetrate.
Yeah. So it gets around the,
Gets around Soulguard, he still takes the damage.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if he gets a way to boost up that defense, maybe stall a little bit longer,
Exactly.
take care of her big guys, should be good to go.
Oh, and another just 4 damage. That finale
Yeah, that
is
finale hurts.
It's really good. If you
It's a
just
kick in the
have
rear.
any demon in your center, cast it for free, deal your opponent 4 damage.
I heard there's a way to get rid of your opponent from playing in the center.
Yep.
Set too.
There is.
Pretty good stuff there.
There's a new set spell in Mercury called One-on-One Combat.
Yeah.
Prevents both players from putting cards in the center.
Shuts this down.
Yeah.
Shuts it down.
Completely shuts down.
It
your
says, hey,
weakness.
I like your center. Let's leave it open so I can
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the other cards in there are just really good too. Like, pretty
Mercury's
solid.
super fun.
There's a
love
bear
Mercury.
and a panda, which is also a bear. There's a bunch of fun stuff.
There's
If you
a lot
haven't
of
seen
bears.
everything in Set 2, there's a video on YouTube that shows you
There is.
a bunch of the cards in Set 2. It doesn't tell you what they do, but you can look at them.
Actually, I will say your video is a really good way to get a quick look
Yeah, you
at
just,
what
you just
is
see what
in
they are.
set
And you can
two.
pause it, and you can read the cards
Oh,
a little
absolutely.
bit. They're not, maybe not every single one, but it gives you a good idea of what you're looking
I'm
at.
actually going to link to that video. I think that's a
I
really
think that's
good
not a bad
resource.
option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's one thing that he is doing. He is link attacking with all 3 of his cards against her center. He doesn't actually need to do that to get a high enough number, so why is he doing it? He's preparing for the revenge spell.
Yeah.
Instead of dealing his opponent some measly 2 damage,
Yeah.
guaranteed gets rid of Blacksmith, no matter what spell she has in hand. I feel like that was the correct call.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of joint attacking, but I usually don't have too many people on board myself.
You're a
Personally.
Venus player, you generally don't even need to because your attack is normally some of the highest in the game.
Yeah, and mostly penetrating.
Yeah, most of your damage penetrates anyways.
And if my opponent doesn't have a center, my favorite
Oh
card
my
is that
gosh.
1 drop that just, oh, by the way, I have 2 crit, but you don't have a center? Now it's 4 crit.
Yep.
Definitely top card of my deck, my most favorite. Not best. Best card is my 5 crit, 2 drop.
Yeah, just play it turn 1.
You play that turn 1. Listen, guys, winning strategy every game. You play the 5 attack
Why is
guy.
he moving into this
block.
penetrate?
To
It doesn't
block.
matter, it has penetrate.
Yeah, he wants to lose something off his big dude's butt.
Yeah,
He just
okay,
wants it gone.
alright, he changed his mind on that. That's
he's-
good. That's
Yeah, he was trying to trick her.
Yeah, I was
He got
really
it good.
confused as to why he was moving.
She almost not attacked because of it.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. She was attacked.
This is Louise Vassay. She has no mercy.
Yeah.
She will just destroy anyone.
She's
who
very
gets
scary
in
to
the
play
way.
against. But I have beaten her.
Yeah. Most people
But it was
have.
still very scary.
Even when you win, you feel like you lose.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
how
thing.
those demon boys feel, to be honest. I feel like I'm losing even if I win.
Yup.
Unless you play the same spell that costs you 4 life each time. Then it's just funny. Then it's just, you're like, oh, I put dudes on. I'm like, okay, I'll still hit the middle with penetrate. And then I'll finish and do it again. And then I'll finish and finale and do it again.
Yup.
And just,
That
it's good times.
That is the winning strategy
Winning strategy.
for Venus.
Play 8 finales.
Yup.
Just keep playing them.
And so now
He's attacking again?
he's attacking again, not doing a full link attack. I think he's sussed out that she doesn't run asteroid energy.
Yeah.
So now he's just gonna go ahead and deal 2.
Which makes sense.
Yep. And every time his attack with refraction goes through, he gains 1 life.
That's not bad at all.
It's very good.
Life gain in this game is very important.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain decks that can go with less life, but they have their own ways of gaining life.
Exactly. Life
Which is important.
A very important resource.
But just like every type of game, life is a resource.
Exactly.
It's used for a purpose.
Yep.
If you're at 1, you can still win the game.
Yep. The only life point that matters is the last one.
That's true. Every other one is just use to your advantage, or don't. I'm okay if you don't. use it
Oh,
to
she's
your
not.
advantage.
He thought she was attacking.
Yeah, no,
She's
she just
using
go
the
gunny,
guns.
bang, bang.
Activate skill.
Yeah.
She can just rest it during the main phase, deal 2 damage.
Yeah, it's a pretty mean ability.
Probably Uranus's scariest card.
Yeah,
it's such a simple. Oh my gosh, that was game.
Yeah.
Wow,
unfortunately. He let himself get down to 2 against guns.
Yeah.
Against guns, my opinion, never go down below 6 if you can help it.
Yep.
Because if they have 2 guns in hand and 1 in field, you're done. You can't beat it.
Exactly.
You almost can't win. Because I can't think of any counter spells that have a life gain effect.
Myself, there are none.
Yeah, not
currently. Yet. There is Emerald Scales, but it only works when your opponent attacks you.
Yeah, which is a great card though.
Yeah,
it fizzles the attack.
Emerald Scales is phenomenal.
Gain 2 life.
Emerald Scales is a really good answer against Uranus in general because it gives you that extra staying power against the gun.
Yeah, it negates 4 gun.
Oh, we're sideboarding.
Oh boy, sideboarding is for winners right there.
She is taking out Sunset Riders.
The only disadvantage here is she's showing her opponent what she's sideboarding.
Oh, she doesn't care.
I know.
That's the thing. She's just like, I've got this guy.
If someone knew what they were playing,
yeah.
Like, I don't.
Well,
they could see this and be like, oh, well, now I know what she's doing.
She would never flex this hard against anyone else, but she's like, oh, this out-of-town kid, he's new to the game.
Yeah, let's show him what we're made of.
She's just going to show him what's up immediately. She doesn't care. And, like...
Honestly, your pro move, putting the sleeves, de-sleeving for sideboard, because unless your sideboard's used as often as your main board, which it never is, it's cheating.
Yep.
Bad gameplay.
Yep.
But, you know, that's just life.
I agree. And I think putting in Gremory for extra life and energy gain over Sunset Riders, I think is absolutely the answer in this. She knows that she's going up against a defensive deck, right?
Right, super defensive.
The game's going to last a long time. Having that extra resource gain to give her that staying power.
Yeah, taking yourself down is not the best option.
Completely correct.
Trying to play the long game.
Exactly. And that's what she's looking at doing.
Yeah.
She plays Uranus very differently from how someone like Kenton plays it.
Yeah.
Kenton plays it super aggressively.
Yeah. I feel like it's a mid-range deck.
Yeah.
It's mid-range tempo.
Right. And that's how Louise plays it.
Yeah.
Very defensively. She's got a lot of control options in there that you don't see a lot of other players using.
Yeah. I like how this game, each deck archetype has multiple different ways you can build it. Usually the 2. But either way you go, there's still some crossover, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
But the fact that you can go one of 2 ways is great because anytime you want, even just those 15 cards in your sideboard can change this whole
exactly. You can just
speed of your deck.
Change what you're doing, and that's one thing that I think is really cool, especially since you can sideboard gates and gate masters.
Those new gates are interesting.
Yeah. Then with the new gates that have special effects but weaker starting conditions.
Yeah. You don't play them first.
Completely changes your tempo of your deck.
Yeah.
Completely.
Throw it off your opponent too. It's super easy to do that.
Yep. Looks like in this game, Saga's decided to play first. I think that's correct.
Yeah. You need that head start.
He wants the head start, and 2, this would theoretically allow him to set up a defensive wall.
Yeah.
He decided to just go for a good 3 damage right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I mean, 3's not 5, but you know, no one can play like
3 is not 5, but not everybody can be a Venus trial deck.
Venus trial deck like some of us can.
Exactly. Man.
The best trial deck. I'm gonna throw it out there. I think Venus was better than this other trial deck.
Yeah.
But only because it has, 11 essentially negates.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
It starts heavy. It starts heavy in the negates.
I think that's fair. I feel like the Venus trial deck was a better...
It's a good control deck.
It is.
It's just control the board, do what you want, don't let your opponent have any room to breathe.
Yep.
You keep hitting them, which sounds weird in a control deck, but you keep blowing up their board. You don't let them have a board.
You keep bringing that pressure.
Yeah.
And with your 12 negates, you can absolutely play it very defensively.
You can play so aggressive and defensive at the same time.
Yeah.
So for the structure, if you want to make it better, just get another negate. You have 12 negates.
Yep.
4 of them gain you life.
Interrupting here because we're showing off a very cool combo. Okay, so Demon Prince Amon, when he enters, you can discard a hand card to return any card on any player's field to the hand.
Right, yeah, that
She
hurts.
returned her own gun.
Yep, because that gun is now more useful.
Yep, she can just play the gun
damage
again,
this turn.
and it deals another 2 damage.
The gun's really strong.
It is easily the best item in the game.
Yeah,
Easily.
for sure.
The only competitor. Oh, another 4 damage off the Gatemaster.
Well,
this is 8 damage turn 1.
The only other one is the Blue Fist and Venus.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Because a lot of Venus has crit, or well, a bunch of high crits already.
Yep.
Plus penetrating.
Yep.
Ugh, just gets so good.
Absolutely. Plus
And the fact that you have 8
rings.
finales,
Yep.
you can just keep throwing guys down. I mean, they don't get all those bonuses on them, but each one of those is just 1 more damage each time. So you finale 3 times in 1 turn, you're already plus 4 damaging
Exactly.
in 1 round.
Exactly. And
If they didn't stop the first one or the second one, what's the chance they're going to stop the next 2?
Not great.
Not great, because their hand should be demolished.
Yeah, exactly.
But it looks like he's trying to start something.
Here we go.
maybe.
He's definitely starting something. What he has on the board is a limit 1 Cyborg Dragon, and he's going to be using that as a combined target, giving it move, giving it extra defense.
Which is what they need.
It's what
defense.
what
The
he
defense
needs.
is the best combination piece, in my opinion.
I agree.
Especially if you're going to throw it in the middle.
What he just combined in was Tamagir Winchester. With
Right.
its attack, when the attack that it is in the soul of deals damage, he gets to destroy an item on the board.
Ooh.
So this is his answer to the gun. He's
The gun.
already at low enough life that he gets to just reload his hand with Alpha Memory. Perhaps taking all that damage was part of his strategy. We'll
Maybe.
see. Oh, he's not even going to use Winchester's on hit. He's just going to use Warp Blast to destroy the gun.
Oh, that's probably better. I mean, destroying it doesn't give it back to her hand.
Well, Winchester wouldn't.
Oh, that's right,
destroy it
would
as well.
destroy it.
That's the thing. I'm not sure.
So then, what's the advantage of the other one? I don't see the point.
At this point, I don't think there really was. I
Yeah.
feel like that was a bit of a...
Maybe he
Never
didn't
mind.
realize.
No, this was it. This was his plan all along. By destroying Horror Hunt, he gets to put a combination piece into his drop. Gatemaster Summon. When he Gatemaster summons, he gets to put a card from his drop into the soul of his Gatemaster,
Okay.
which allows him to put that combination piece in again.
So he has 2 of those now.
Yeah, so it was free.
I like it.
That makes... That was actually really good.
Smart plays.
Wow, that was a really good play. I was about to meme on this guy, and then he's just like, no.
We can still meme on it.
Well, we can still meme on him, but objectively, that play was correct.
Yeah.
I was completely wrong.
I love seeing players when we can look and be like, man, this is the wrong move, and then they just show you.
Show
no,
me
it
wrong.
wasn't.
I
no,
love
it
it when I
wasn't.
see that.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying watching Saga right now. He has
Yeah,
the same energy as Jonathan Armstrong. Do you remember him from the December tournament?
I think so.
He also made top 4 with the starter deck.
With this one.
No, with the Venus one, actually.
Okay.
He was just so much fun to watch. And
Yeah. Hopefully he comes back.
Oh, I would love it to. Right now, he's just waiting for his COVID shots.
That sounds fair.
Yeah,
Those are
which
important
I
to get.
totally get. You got a COVID, get your COVID shots up,
Yeah.
and
COVID it up, boys.
well, the opposite of that, actually.
Anti-COVID it up, boys.
COVID it up, boys. But
Let's
yeah,
go-
no,
yeah.
I can't wait for Jonathan to come back. He brings such joy and energy to the game,
Yeah.
and Saga absolutely does this.
I do the opposite. I bring fear and misery
See,
to
I
my
wasn't
opponents.
gonna say that.
It's my
but
specialty. I love it.
It is the KV Overlord specialty.
I confuse my opponents every time, except for Louise. She's never been
She's
like.
never been.
I've never gotten to her. I've
frazzled
never
by
gotten to her.
No.
To her psyche
That's
there.
what makes her such a good player.
It's scary because
She
I get
doesn't
to
get
every
frazzled.
other player.
Yeah.
Even you, I've gotten to
Oh,
you in games so many
you get
times.
in my head constantly.
She's the only one I can't get into her head in, and I think that gives her an advantage.
Yeah, that's part of the reason.
That's how I win
why-
most of my games.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the reason why she's here.
Yeah, top table.
Top table. She was top table all day. She literally lost one game, not even a match, one game
Yeah.
all day. Virtually undefeated in Swiss.
Yeah.
And
I
she-
know that feeling. That's what I had in the last tournament.
Yeah.
I lost one game in the top.
That's right. You were also undefeated.
I was
in
also
Swiss.
undefeated
Holy
except
cow.
one game.
And the one game Louise dropped was actually to a relative newcomer, his second tournament, Jason Heater.
Oh yeah.
He was bringing Mercury, one of the new planets. He did really well with it.
Yeah, Mercury's got some advantages that I think other decks don't have, and people
Yep.
aren't looking at correctly.
Yeah, people
That's-
aren't. I'm waiting to see people really tap into the potential of Mercury.
I have Mercury deck built, a version that I think will be fun.
I
plan
really-
on playing it,
I am.
but I will not do a deck tech until
I
after I,
am.
get
I am
first place with it.
terrified and excited to see that happen on the next tournament, which is happening May 1st.
That's a Saturday.
Saturday, May 1st. So in about a week. Ooh,
About a week, yeah.
I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah. No, about a week we'll play again,
Yeah.
and I'll be sure to bring that. But Venus is still so good, though.
Venus is still really good.
Because I got that set 2 and made my deck infinitely better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could have gotten set 1 too and still made your deck better because it's a
Yeah,
starter.
I need
It's
set
an
1 still.
unmodified
But I want to
starter.
try set 2. New card.
Oh, I think the new finale in Venus in set 2 is just so cool.
I think it's fantastic. I'm excited to try it. There's a few cards from set 2 that definitely make Venus better. The Zero Drop.
Oh, he's got the penetrate going on. Oh, that's good.
Penetrate is my favorite skill in this game. I'm gonna throw that out there. It works against basically everyone.
Yeah, no, I totally get you. I'm trying to think what my favorite is. I just like all of them, man. I think they're all really cool.
I like Move. Move's pretty fun.
Move is so fun.
Underrated.
Really underrated. Move is so underrated. Holy cow! Like,
So-
the number of times I surprised my opponent with Move. Oh, here she goes. She's blocking the attack with Wild Outlaw Dantalia. When your opponent attacks, you can discard a hand card to summon her
Oh,
and redirect the attack into her.
interesting.
Then, if she would be destroyed by an attack, you can pay 2 life to put her back in.
Yeah, that's definitely an interest. I think she's used that against me a couple times.
Yo.
Last time she used it, she was at 2 life, and she said, "Oh, I can't do this."
Whoops!
Whoopsie.
Alright, she got another gun, which is definitely not good for our
Guns are-
hero saga here.
Yeah. Gun's a mean card. It's mean.
It's mean and dirty.
I can see it being abused so many times, so many ways.
Oh, definitely.
The demon boys definitely don't need a way to bounce it to their own hand.
Well,
ever.
unfortunately,
But they do.
they have that. So
Yeah.
And then Demon Blacksmith is once again in the center. That 10 defense
That's hard to get around with some decks.
really is.
Some decks it's hard to get around.
But the good news is he does have penetrate. Oh, he's just getting rid of his own Metal Storm to grant move.
That seems like a weak move.
I don't necessarily agree with that because of the penetrate.
Yeah, the penetrate would have been more useful.
Well, no, because she has penetrate. Moving it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, another I meant he had penetrate.
Well, yeah, and he still has the penetrate, which is good.
Yeah, maybe I can't see the attack numbers. Maybe the attack on this one's higher, but I don't think so.
8 and 4 are the
Yeah.
attack numbers, so he's still dealing 3 penetrate. I mean,
I
it's
guess that's
fine.
good. And then the 2 from his item.
3 actually.
3 still. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
the
all the
three
ones
for
I ever
item.
usually use 2. So.
Well, most items are too.
Yeah.
To be fair. Oh, gee, he's actually doing pretty well this game. I
Yeah.
will say. Oh, she doesn't have a hand card. She can't
No,
damn. She's
can't
just
do
gotta
it.
take it.
Just taking it.
Maybe.
Maybe he can pull this one out.
I think he might be able to pull this game out.
Yeah,
We'll have to
verifying
see.
life totals. So
Checking life totals. We'll see what happens.
see what she does with her turn. Every time I
pretty good.
almost untap my
The Gate Master.
Gate Master.
Yeah.
Almost every time I do it.
Oh, she got a spell null in her hand. Close but no cigar. When your opponent casts a spell, nullify it.
He doesn't cast that many spells though.
Well, Alpha just doesn't.
Yeah,
Alpha's not a very spell-focused.
they gotta keep dudes on the board and they gotta make them bid. Gotta get
They're
big
just
booties
big
out
dudes. Just outright playing down. I like it.
there.
Just gotta do something.
Yeah, you gotta hit over there.
Defense
just
is
to
too
block.
big in the center, though.
Yeah, and then now in his turn,
Whoa,
back.
she didn't have enough attack to do anything.
Not even the little guy on the right.
Not even the little guy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's...
That's unfortunate, really.
That's
So now he's just
really
gotta move
unfortunate.
over.
He's just gonna
and
move
start
over and just-
slamming.
I think this is...
I
I
don't
think
know.
this is Saga's game.
I think it might be.
I
We'll
think
have to
this
see what
is
happens.
over, yeah.
As long as he doesn't play. He's got penetrate.
It's got penetrate for 3. Is she returning to hand? Oh, she's taking another 2 to return to hand. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think she's got the life to play like that.
I don't think so either. I think it's too close to play that
Yeah.
way. You just gotta block it.
Swinging in for 3.
Yeah.
He's just taking
That looks
it.
like it's game,
That-
baby.
That is game. All right, 1-1. Going
See?
into game 3.
Now they're both with the pressure on.
Pressure's on. Does she sideboard
again?
anything else?
I don't know. I think you just stick with the same strategy.
I think she's just gonna stick with it.
Or if anything, go back.
Yeah,
Go back to what
the
works.
Sunset Riders.
If it works, don't break, don't fix it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. I still think that bringing in the Gremory was correct.
I also think Scoop Phase 1 would be a useful thing to do for either one of them in this
Scoop
game.
Phase
right
1,
now.
both immediately at the same time. Scoop Phase 1,
and
it's a draw.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't go on.
It's
no one
a
goes
draw.
on to the next
Honestly,
round.
if players started doing that,
Then it'd be 2 versus 1 in the finals. Because they'd be in a draw, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, so they both make it.
So they both just play against one player. And see
Yeah,
what
that's how that
happens.
works. Yeah, absolutely.
See, that's how you get your opponent, because the other table won't draw. I bet you they won't draw.
They won't think of it.
No. They won't
But
even
if they
consider
did draw, then it would be a
2 versus
team
2,
match.
and it'd be perfect.
Then it'd be a team match in the finals.
Yeah. Only 2 shall stand, and 2 will fall.
Then they both get
Then
the
yeah,
cool card.
they would.
Yeah,
Maybe next time.
we'll have to see.
Or not. Probably not.
Honestly, if you try to pull that, I'm just DQing you, man. I'm not messing around with that.
You don't know what I'm gonna pull. How many times have I broken this game?
At least 3.
At least 3.
At least 3. I've had to change.
One
the
of them was
rules and
after the
patch it.
effect, and it was too late to do anything about
Yeah.
it, but I wish I'd read the rules on the first time I played.
Yup. And then I would have just been like,
Yeah, I screwed up.
that's unfortunate.
We both screwed up that time.
We
Me
both
not reading
did,
the rules
yeah.
first.
And me not reading my own rules.
Yeah.
That was the big problem.
Well, and making 2 separate rules.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
At the same different timing.
I thought how the rules worked
Yeah.
was how I wrote them. No.
No, so you gotta have
No.
proofreaders.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
Proofreading
absolutely.
and commentating.
And
And winning.
Winning,
Not this
apparently.
time, though. Not this time. This time I did pretty bad.
I think you did fine.
I mean, top 4.
You made top
but,
4.
you know.
Well, spoilers on what happens on the other table, I guess. You lost.
I didn't say that. I said I made top 4.
No, I'm the one who was the spoiler.
Spoiler jerk. Oh man, you just spoiled it. You ruined all the fun.
Oh no, I ruined
Oh,
everyone's
this whole
fun.
video's ruined.
Well, let's see. Louise went first.
Yep.
Losing, I totally agree with going first in this situation as well.
Yeah,
She
especially
wants
with
to be able
gun.
to just deal
Aggro it
million
out.
damage with gun. Demon Realm Sheriff Gusian, super solid card. When
Yeah.
played, pay an energy draw, has 3 crit. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
5 damage turn 1, I think she'll take it.
5 damage turn 1 is the best turn 1 of any turn 1 ever.
Well,
Probably.
unless you're Mercury and you play X Skull
yeah.
Hawk,
That
and you
Hawk is
swing
pretty
for
cool.
8.
And they won't negate it. It's turn 1. It's only his life. Why would they need to negate that?
Well,
I have 3 in hand. Why would I do
It's so
that?
crazy. Every time I see somebody play against you and you swing for 5,
First turn.
and I look at their hand and it's just like negate, bounce an opponent's card, something like
And
that.
they don't do it.
And they
won't do
they're
it.
Just like, no,
They're
I'm just
afraid.
not going to do anything about
Too
it.
afraid. They don't know what they're doing.
Gatemaster Summon, Gatemaster Gift on Ryujin, draw a card, always good.
Always good.
Always welcome. More cards is good.
Card advantage.
Especially when you can just make your boy bigger out of it.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy win.
Well, we hope.
We hope Big Boy wins.
Honestly, I'm not even hiding it. I'm rooting against Louise.
Yeah.
She's the villain of this game.
You're playing Demon Cowboys. You're playing a
playing-
gun that gets a free attack every turn,
Exactly.
basically.
I don't think anybody was rooting for her this turn.
I mean, I was, because if I can't win, someone
Right.
higher up
yeah,
than me better
that
win.
makes sense. The person who beat you
Yeah.
better win at that point.
Yeah.
Again, going for Warp Blast. That's awesome. That's the answer for this.
Yeah. And that card that he threw back was a useless stole card anyway.
Yep,
It
totally.
had no actual benefits for him, so there was no advantage to leaving it there.
Yep. Warp
It was
Blast.
used for fodder,
Yeah.
which is what it needed. That's all it needed.
Warp Blast, absolutely the correct play there.
Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunately, we can see Louise's hand and she just had another go.
Yeah, more guns. I mean, I would play 6 guns in my deck, I think.
Oh,
about-
she
about right.
actually runs Lone Star Shield.
Yeah, she does.
It's I know how good Lone Star Shield is.
No, many players don't though.
But she's the only one I've ever seen actually use it. It gives you an energy and a life and an attack fizzle. It's amazing.
It's one of the best negates. I'll put it
Oh,
out there.
easily. I mean,
I wish Mercury had better negate.
well,
They had the one.
the thing is that Life in the Sand is their
Yeah.
negate, and that card's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That card is so good.
Life in the Sand busted.
What?
In a good way.
I mean,
I love it. I haven't played it yet in a real
the
game.
thing about Life in the Sand is that it just honestly provides the same value as
But
Emerald
better.
Scales. Is it though?
Yeah.
Because Emerald Scales, as long as you're negating a 4 to 3 crit attack, same value as Life
Yeah.
in the Sand.
But if you're only going to negate the last 2 life, it's much better.
That's true.
Even up to
That-
the 4th one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I mean, a lot of players they don't attack with big crit attack.
And what we've got here is just classic classic blacksmith combos. Discard
Yeah.
demon, get spell, puts your shield back in hand.
That's a card you gotta be careful of.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
demon.
Demon Blacksmith is
Top
probably
MVP, I'd say, of that deck.
oh easily MVP of her deck, and Louise's signature card without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's so good. He's so bulky. 3 crit penetrate is nothing to sneeze at. It has penetrate too.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing?
Penny all day long.
Oh! Oh!
There you
Here
go.
we go!
Now you get some bonus and revenge.
Yeah! There,
Yeah, you
there
see, that's
go.
the best way. You know what? Revenge might be my favorite.
Well, Revenge is so cool.
Revenge is so, and I think it's in most.
Every single planet has access to it because
It's revenge.
there's an asteroid belt revenge card. There's an asteroid
That's
belt
from set
spell.
1.
Yep, set
Yeah.
1 gives you revenge.
It's pretty good.
So no matter what planet you're playing, you can have revenge, and that's super cool.
Yeah.
I've seen people build Neptune decks
Yeah.
that run 8 revenge cards.
Revenge with the big booty is pretty good.
It is really good.
Revenge is so much fun. It catches people off guard too.
Yeah,
I love
people
it.
don't see it coming, and that's the thing. Like, you'll see experienced players do moves like we were talking about in game 1, where he did the full board link attack. You'll see players do moves like that to a new player.
Avoid that +5.
Right, exactly. To a new player, you're like, wait, why are they doing that? It's all to avoid the revenge card because revenge is so powerful.
Yeah. They can't play 2 in a row to give it +10 right then,
Right.
so it's super advantageous
Exactly.
to just go ham sometimes.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I fall in trap too many times where I just attack just over,
Yep.
and it bites me in the butt.
Yeah. When you could have just committed that 1 extra card in
Yeah.
and not gotten.
Yeah. But, you know, it happens. You learn.
Yep.
You'll live to fight another day, hopefully.
Live and learn.
Unless you revenge
Painting
something big.
on the edge of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Some days.
The
Other
rest
days
of the
don't
lyrics
learn.
of that song.
That's a song? Did you make it up just now?
No, no. Live and Learn is the theme song from Sonic Adventure 2.
I don't believe that was real.
Oh, okay.
I don't
I'll
think Sonic
just-
Adventure 2 ever happened.
I'll just play it right now when I edit this video.
I don't think you will.
You're right, copyright claims. You called my bluff.
YouTube rules!
You called
Gotcha.
my bluff.
Gotcha,
You
fools. I am a jerk. Just ask Mitch. Played against him in this tournament that we're watching currently.
yeah.
Probably not this round, but the round before this.
Oh, I love Mitch.
He had so much fun, though. I think he had a lot of fun.
I'm sad we couldn't get Mitch on camera.
Yeah,
He
maybe
is
next time.
So much fun.
If I'd known he was 1 win away, I would have given him a free win.
He was literally 1 game win away from making top.
I could have gave him a win, but I also couldn't give him a free
Well,
win.
I mean,
I
here's
can't
the
do it. I
thing.
just can't do it. My sportsmanship.
I've seen you Cove Overlord.
Yeah,
You are
an
just-
abomination.
I was. Yeah, that's fair.
disaster
That's
in the
fair.
game world.
A disaster, walking disaster, Cove Overlord.
Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna make a card based on you for
Another
the
one?
fan card set. Well, another one.
I'm on so many clockwork cards.
You are
The
actually.
doll looks like me. The shoe looks like me.
It's yeah. Honestly,
I think the artist has the hot spot.
Clockwork. Oh, he does.
I mean, who doesn't,
Absolutely.
though?
Who doesn't? But Clockwork Artificer Yang Shi. When you pointed it out, I'm like, oh my gosh, he really does look exactly like you.
If I had a little bit more punch, just not
Just
much. I have
just
plenty.
a shred.
Shred more,
Just
maybe
a
by
shred.
shield. No.
No,
Either way,
no,
it's good.
he really looks like you with the big round glasses.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty indifferent.
Yeah.
I might have to build clockwork.
he's
to play
a
me.
dashing
He's a
gentleman.
dashing card.
Yeah. Well, you do have set too, so
I do have set too. I could build them.
Clockwork's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I want to add other stuff to clockwork, but I can't.
Yeah.
Except for chess.
Yeah.
I guess chess and clockwork are interchangeable.
Yeah, they are. And wow, we are just not talking about this game, are we?
No, but it's game 3.
It's game 3. Oh, Alpha Barrier. Fizzily attacking energy. Oh,
That's a good negate.
Yep.
Any negate attack, fizzle attack, gain an energy, and a
Super
deck
good.
that requires energy.
Yeah. And
Pretty
Alpha is very energy hungry.
Yeah.
They really need that energy.
You know who hates energy?
Who?
The new deck.
Oh, Mercury,
Mercury
right? Yeah,
hates
Mercury.
having energy.
Mercury just
It's
doesn't.
like,
have
let's
energy.
get rid of this energy and deal you 2 damage.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this energy and
I
deal
think
you
that's.
2 more
I
damage.
think that's a really cool mechanic. Oh, he doesn't have enough power.
No.
She has 9 defense.
Yeah.
Uh
But at least he doesn't take
oh.
damage.
Ooh,
or anything
he does
from
have
it.
his finale.
Could use that.
He cannot. Because there's something in the center.
He doesn't
That's
have
the
move, does
problem.
he?
Nope.
He didn't move him in the middle. He waited.
Oh, that's my phone going off. That's embarrassing.
that was my phone.
No, it's my phone. Let's see what's
Landline
going on.
Go off. Why isn't it working?
That is 100% a virus.
Which one is it? There's so many out there that are so good right now. Those text messages.
Yeah.
Google has sent you one new message. Overlord.
Yeah.
Click this random link.
That is absolutely what is happening. Let me just go ahead and mute this.
My other fun one that I've gotten is this is the UPS. Your shipment has been delayed. Call us now to change it, or click on this link.
Or click on this link. This
on
is
this
totally
link.
valid
Totally
link.
real thing.
I haven't ordered.
UPPS.com.
Yeah. And I haven't ordered anything by the internet.
I don't
in,
order
like,
things.
So long.
I don't.
I just go to the store and support
Yeah.
local business. You know.
Yeah.
Just, I can go outside. I've got my COVID things.
Yeah. I got COVID.
I did actually have COVID during the thing, and it gave me no symptoms.
Yeah.
I was one of the lucky ones.
I think I had it before it was a thing.
Before it was a thing.
I think I had it at one point before it was like big and more mainstream. Because I got really sick for like 2 or 3 days and I blacked out after getting some blood work done.
Oh, that's
and it
not
was just a
good.
really crappy weekend or two.
Yeah.
Like a really crappy couple of weeks, but like I felt good enough. But it was before it was like, oh god,
Yeah.
everything's COVID.
Right.
But we're not sure if that's what it was or not.
Well,
so I went ahead and got a shot anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Be
there's
safe.
no reason not to. Oh, this is 100% lethal. She has gun on board, gun in hand, finale in hand.
Yeah, I would go gun finale.
Gun
Just
finale. I think she's just gonna
gun finale.
sadly put Saga out of his misery.
Yeah.
Just leans over, checks his life real quick. Yup.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
gun
Oh,
finale.
That was the look of a woman who has lethal.
See, she misplayed gun there though.
Yeah.
Someone should tell her she misplayed
good
gun.
match.
It was good though.
Good match.
Good, definitely good games.
Really well fought by Saga.
He did great with a starter. deck,
Unmodified structure deck. First day playing.
Yeah,
And
great job.
he took
I
a
give
game
him props.
off of Louise.
Yeah, number
like
2
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, can't ask for more than that.
Yeah, he did great. Awesome showing.
I guess you
by
could
both
ask for
guys.
2 games
You could ask for 2 games and
Yeah.
then winning the tournament.
and then winning. That could be something
Yeah.
you could ask for.
That
But
would be something that you asked for.
I would ask for it.
And you did.
I did. I beat her
actually.
in 2.
Yeah, that did happen. But not this time.
Then I beat number 1 in 2 games. But this time I lost against number 1.
Like I gotta
4
say,
games.
your win last tournament really put the fire in Kenton
Top
and
1
Louise's
and 2, yeah, I made
ballets.
them.
You
I
made them
try harder.
You made them wake up and actually try.
Yeah,
And
they realized, hey, they're not top dogs anymore.
Yep. There's
Woof, woof.
there's a new woof woof
Meow.
in town, and now we're gonna go into
The top.
finals.
All right.
Yeah, so now we're into finals, and as you may have noticed, a game's currently underway. Well, that's because some of the footage got corrupted.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a game in the way or if he just gets to start like this.
That might be the new gate's
Maybe.
ability.
Maybe his new gate just lets him start with all this
that
cool
would
stuff
be
in play.
yeah. It doesn't.
It should.
Yeah,
No, it's a lot of advantage.
that's
But it might be.
it's not.
Maybe it's not enough advantage. Maybe he needs more advantage.
You know what? I think the top player in the game needs more advantage.
Yeah, they should start with 3 guns in play.
Absolutely.
Every game.
And you should be allowed to equip 3 guns.
yeah, it definitely should equip
Yeah,
3
they
guns
will call
and have
it
it
the-
as your gate master. Also use it as a gate master skill. Have 5 guns in play at all times. Why not?
That was actually, so that there was the end of game 1, is what we just saw. So we do actually have good news, the full footage for game 2. So at the end of game 1, I believe Kenton did win.
It looked like it. As far as advantage on board goes,
Yeah,
he definitely
I believe
had it.
Kenton won that. So now we're going into game 2.
Okay. Game 2, Schmane 2.
Exactly. And we do have a Uranus double matchup here
Yeah.
in finals. But these 2 decks could not play any more different from each other.
No, they definitely couldn't. They're both different and unique in their own aspect.
Yup.
Yeah, they play some of the same cards, but they each play their decks so differently. Even if it was the same exact card list, they play them differently enough to where it would be a huge difference.
I completely agree.
Like it's
The difference between them is night and day. And she is actually sideboarding in Gremory again. Again, I agree with this in this matchup.
after this tournament, if she's we've seen her side them in a couple different games, in the
Yep.
finals. Why would she not just play them in the main deck at this point?
I think it's because...
What's the card's downside, I guess?
You know, I don't know. I don't know why she wouldn't play Gremory in main deck. I think it's because in some matchups, Sunset Riders is kind of like just an instant win button.
Yeah.
And in others, it's just not super helpful. Like in this one, having a way to just gain 2 life to negate gun is correct.
Yeah.
And
Gun versus gun is...
gun versus gun, we're going to see burn damage fly
Yeah.
in this matchup. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I am excited for it. And as you can see, Kenton is also very excited.
His leg is shaky, McShaker shake.
Yep. He is ready to go.
Yeah.
This is potentially final game of the final round
Yeah.
in
very
the
well could
tournament.
be. Who knows? Who's more nervous here, you think?
Oh, definitely Kenton.
It looked, even though I think Kenton won, I think he's more nervous.
I think he's
he
more
just
nervous.
wants to...
Well, I mean, that's the thing about Luis.
He probably has to pee.
I mean,
Maybe
who
he has to
doesn't?
pee. It's been a long tournament.
Yeah. But the thing about Louise is that she just doesn't get nervous.
Yeah.
Ever.
She's got
No.
that psychological advantage.
Yeah. She is easily the best
like
mental.
The opposite
player.
of Kaiba.
Yeah.
Who loses mentality as
Oh,
the stroke
yeah.
of a draw.
Exactly.
Wait, no, I draw one card, my eyes go, wah! And then Kaiba's over like, oh no, Joey! You're a third-rate duelist, but you drew a card! You scum!
Oh no, what did he draw? Swordsman of Landstein?
Oh my goodness, that's all he ever drew.
Yeah, it's just a deck of 40 Swordsman of
Except that one time
Landstein.
he drew Jerry Bean Man.
Oh my god.
But he won that game.
He did.
So
Well, I mean, Jerry Beansman has
the best card in the Yu-Gi-Oh!
1750 attack and does nothing.
What can beat that?
What,
Nothing.
Battle Ox?
Nope. Too scared of the bean. No. It just depends on which game we're talking about, because some of the games were so messed up.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
didn't follow any rules.
Oh my goodness.
I actually read an article earlier talking about some of the Yu-Gi-Oh games,
Yeah,
video
yeah,
have
yeah.
and it was like, yeah, you know, you just gotta follow the consistency of the rules, like how the show did. And I was like, Dad, have you ever watched the show?
Have you seen?
Have you seen any of the episodes? This guy cheats and just looks at his cards and is like, I want this. Part of the cards.
Dude, everyone in Yu-Gi-Oh cheats.
Oh my, it's such the greatest game.
But you know what game people don't cheat in?
System game.
System Gate.
Because everyone has fun playing and doesn't
Exactly.
need to cheat to win.
No,
you
who
just need to
does?
buy the structure deck Venus and go to town.
That's how you win.
That's how you win.
Because that's
your
totally,
first tournament.
I mean, that's totally what's in finals right now. Two Venus decks.
Someday.
Steve.
Someday.
But we'll see.
Something's got to go against these demons. We got.
Luis is going
Someone's got to
first.
find a deck to play against demons.
Oh, I already have a deck to play against
I
you.
mean, I have 2 decks to play against
Yep.
demons that usually work.
Just not
Just
today.
not this day.
Yep. That did not work out. Just
Yeah.
opening with Demon Blacksmith. Great.
Too strong.
Great opening.
Such strong.
She's probably going to put Magical Hogtie back in hand.
Why wouldn't you?
It's a really good card. Yep, discarding Valak draws an extra card as well.
Yep.
Free advantage forever.
That card seems really good.
It
Discard,
is.
draw a card.
Oh, it's so
But
good.
you don't discard it just to draw a card. It's if it gets
If
discarded.
it gets discarded, you draw.
and your deck has plenty of
Oh,
discards.
there's so many ways to activate it.
There's no reason not to play it.
Exactly. Everybody plays it. Everybody plays it at 4. Why wouldn't you? It's
Yeah.
a staple. Magical Hogtie, return Blacksmith hand. Yep, there we
Seems
go.
good.
And you may notice that Kenton puts his drop in the set zone, his energy in the deck zone, and his deck in the drop zone. Don't worry about it. This is just how he rolls.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep, exactly. As long as
play
everybody exactly, and as long as everybody knows what's up, that's what matters.
If you can't tell the difference between those 3 piles, then there's something wrong.
There's
You're not
something
playing
wrong
the
with
same
you,
game.
exactly. But it's just something I figured I'd mention in case any viewers are
Yeah.
new to the game and are like, wait, what's going on with
It's a good call.
that? And we do have the label.
That's why
mat
if you're
and
learning to
stuff.
play, you get one of these mats or a mat like it
Yep.
that have the zones specifically on it.
Get one for the zones.
Now, what would be interesting, because you can buy these mats, right?
Yes.
Is there a way to buy them reverse?
No, but there should be.
There should be.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There should be a way to make it, because some people have their preferences. Obviously, all games are like, oh no, it has to be in this order.
Yep.
Not this game. As long as you can tell what's what, you should be good to go.
Exactly. Do a mat customizable
Yeah.
thing.
Or
That's
at
a
least
good
for
idea.
him, he can make a custom.
Yeah,
one
I
for-
could get him a custom mat.
Yeah, I think it'd be a.
He's
a
won
good
enough
thing.
tournaments. He's deserved it.
Yeah, I think he should get some. But we both get
Cool.
to sign it.
A little
And
birthday
write
gift.
whatever we want on it.
Yeah, you're just gonna draw dicks on
I'm
it.
gonna draw a big duty head on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you sign his mat. Sorry.
But this is my idea,
It was your idea.
and I deserve some credit on the
You
drawing.
do deserve some credit.
Just let me draw a wiener on it.
I'm not gonna let you draw a
What's on the
wiener.
back of it?
Okay.
Okay. in chalk.
Yes.
Thank you.
But first, we have to talk about the game. There's currently some dispute on life point totals.
Yes. Gun has been activated.
Gun has been activated, so let's see. And the finale's been activated. So that is 6 damage plus 5. That's 11 damage.
And this is why I, as a gamer, just in most games 1v1, emphasize each of you take control of each player's life total.
Yes, absolutely.
You should know and have on either pen or paper or dice, you and your opponent's life total, and they should also have the same thing.
I completely agree.
There's pen and paper has a lot of advantages. You get to see, okay, you took 2, you took 2, you took 3.
It's like taking notation in chess.
Yeah.
That's what it's like, and that's why...
It gives you an advantage, almost.
In every game I've played competitively, I brought a pad of paper, and I
way to
still
do it.
actually have all of my pen and paper, and I've notated every single game.
Yeah.
So I have the life point totals, and I have them scratched out, but then after the game I went back while it was still fresh in my mind and wrote notes on what actually happened.
So in System Gate, a lot of games won't let you take notes into the game.
You can take notes.
And in between rounds, you can keep them.
Yeah, absolutely. No
Okay.
reason...
I like it.
Like,
I appreciate it. No, that's a good thing to know.
yeah, no, you can absolutely bring
So,
notes,
like, if
that's
you have a
fine.
card that reveals your opponent's hand, can you write it all down if you want?
Yeah, that's
Instead
fine.
of having them just show you every time you ask?
Yeah, you can just write it down.
Sounds good.
Because, like, there's no... I look at it as an accessibility thing, right?
Yeah.
Because some people just have naturally better memories than
And why
other
make it
people.
harder for a player
Right.
than it needs to be?
Exactly. Why... Exactly. I just view it as...
You're giving a disadvantage.
Accessibility.
You're giving an advantage to the players who have better memories,
yeah,
essentially.
exactly. And I don't
You're
feel like
disadvantaging
that's...
players who just can't remember all these.
Right. And I don't feel like that's super fair.
No, it's not.
So that's why...
If you're a good
notes
player
are
and you need to take advantage of things like that, then you're not really that good of a player.
Right, exactly.
Throw it
There's,
out there.
there's more important things in the game than just memorizing cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, you can
It's more
absolutely...
about memorizing the rules.
Yes,
And
definitely.
stages of the game and
Yep.
phases of the game and how things
Being
work.
familiar with the game's rules
Yeah.
is super important. And that's part of the reason why, during the tournament where you won, you just had your phone out next to you with the PDF of the rules open, and you checked it all the time
Yeah.
during the match. I encourage that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It makes me a better player. It makes your game better in general, as
Yeah.
we found out through multiple testings.
Exactly.
Um,
And the other reason why I encourage that is that if both players just have the rules out and accessible,
they don't need to call a judge every
they
time.
don't need to call me
They
to
can read the
right,
rules
exactly.
and read the card and go between the two.
And they don't need to call me to come over and, pick up their card and read it to them, because 99% of all judge
Yeah.
calls is me reading cards out loud to
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
Which I think is super funny.
That's why I'm a big emphasis of if you're going to learn a game, step 1, don't.
Yeah, yep.
Step 1, don't. Step 2, if you're going to do it anyways,
Oh,
read the
classic
rule
Draw
books.
too. Yeah.
I love Classic Draw 2.
Classic draw too.
It's a good pot of greed.
Yep. He's pot of greed.
gunning. He's gunning.
again.
It's gunning. Man, I hate seeing that though.
Yeah, he just draws gun, gets another gun
Yeah.
for another 2 damage. Louise is definitely not in a good position here.
No, her board state is
Things-
lacking.
She
She had
got-
no gun.
Yeah, she got no gun, which is very unfortunate. And the other thing that happened was Kenton managed to get his field control tools at
Yep.
the exact right time to draw.
Yeah. Now, one thing about Ken's playstyle, he mills himself. Not mills. He draws out so much, so fast. If there were ever a deck that come out that says strictly just start milling your opponent,
He's going to be in trouble.
he's not gonna beat those decks.
No.
If they have any more than 4 negates
Yep.
and any way to blow up equipment, he's
Yep.
done for.
Oh, absolutely.
Which, is a thing. And it happens to a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
decks have a lot of draw effects.
Exactly.
You can draw 2 cards a turn with any deck.
Oh,
You can draw
absolutely.
6 cards,
He
8
just
cards,
is
sometimes
like,
more.
yes, I want to see my entire deck.
Which is a good strategy.
That is a good strategy.
But once if that planet ever comes out,
Yep.
he's almost done for. That
Oh,
deck
yeah.
is this
He's
deck
gonna-
is strategy gone.
He's going to have a hard time.
Yeah,
She's Magical Hog tying one of his cards back to hand. Very
which is
good.
a good option.
Yep.
But this demons have so many come into play effects though,
Yeah. Which is...
which is magical
Hard
hog.
to
It helps him and hurts him
Yep.
if he can survive till the next turn with it.
And...
Unfortunately.
Louise is just taking the scoop here,
Yeah,
because that is another 6 damage with his resummons.
yeah. There's nothing she can do about it.
Yep. It's not looking good.
Yeah, that card is so good, and in
Oh,
a good way. It's
Yeah,
play
Match-
3 dudes.
Ultimate Incantation, Sunset Riders, phenomenal. He's actually only playing 2.
Sometimes you only need to, though.
That's true.
No reason to overdo
and then
it.
that's game. Just swing for 3 with Gusian, and that is it.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Louise just did not get what she needed in that game, but Kenton, he took advantage of it. Played perfectly.
You have to. If your opponent doesn't get what they want, then you got to take that time and use it to your advantage and hope they don't get what they need.
Exactly, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
He did a really
He
great
did what
job.
he was supposed to do.
Yep.
Her deck did not.
He earned that tournament victory.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Well, Overlord, thank you very much for joining me today on the commentary.
Yeah, no problem. That was a blast.
Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No.
Oh, okay. Not your YouTube channel?
I have a YouTube channel. It's Overlord Gaming or something
it's
like
super
that.
good.
It's got a bunch of fun stuff on it. Some Dragon Ball
No, it
Super,
doesn't.
some System Gate.
It does have that.
It's got a box opening.
We're gonna
It's gonna
be
do some more
we're gonna
deck
be
techs for
linking that.
System Gate.
Absolutely. I think your
it's
tournament-winning deck tech, probably the best deck tech I've ever seen.
Second best.
That's true.
You've
Second
said it
best.
multiple times.
Second best. You're right. You're right.
I do have a Meta Cooler deck tech.
That
for
is
Dragon Ball Super. That the game is bad.
genuinely
But the deck tech,
amazing.
amazing.
Genuinely amazing.
You should go check it out if you
Absolutely.
haven't.
I highly encourage it.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna do more System Gate stuff. I'm gonna build more decks, even if they're just random.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
But like most of them, I'll put up and just be like, hey, this is something that has a fun strategy. Here you go, boom.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm
You
not
are
gonna-
straight up my favorite card game YouTuber.
That's
You are.
that's. I want to believe it, but you're my favorite
So,
YouTube card gamer.
We can be each other's favorite.
Okay. Don't tell all your other YouTubers, because I know they
Yeah.
think they're your favorite.
I know. Everybody.
Everybody thinks you're their favorite YouTuber. Game,
KV Overlord.
but it's me.
I just realized.
We're not recording.
We are recording. We've
Yeah.
been live this whole time. No, the secret's
Oh.
out. Oh God! Turn it off! Turn it off!